By the way, that's where my ideal client is. Hmm? What?
I'm recording. Yes.
Okay, yeah, it said that. Okay, no problem. So my ideal client is on LinkedIn. And yes, I do send out, outreach DMs, blah, 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 and all that. On on the other side, also, I'm receiving more of them. I think probably since the economy changed and all of that, I think there's been an uptick in that. Um, what I wanted to ask is that how do you guys, there are other questions I'll ask, but how do you guys or any ladies, guys or girls, ladies and gentlemen, how do you deal with that? I
What
mean,
with all the
there's a
DMs?
time I complained, I was like, oh my God, too many, too much. Um, and then now, yes, I decided let me preempt them. Uh, First of all, there's some if it's social media, da 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 da. I'm not gonna connect. I've refused. They can follow me, but I won't connect
Hmm.
because um and most of them they'll ask you immediately. They'll connect and then okay, there's not that building of community. I think people don't have time, so they don't bother to, even try to get to know you. But that's a kind of a minor thing, but I just wanted to ask that. How do you all maybe deal with that? Sales of mostly social media, doing social media for you and all of that.
So what is your strength? What platform is your strength?
LinkedIn. That's where really
Okay.
I used to do all for whatever. I've really just narrowed it down. That's where my ideal client is. So, okay, a little context since you're asking. I do actually, I've been in healthcare for a long time. So I'm helping or coaching professionals that want to pivot into healthcare. Either they're outside, they've been out, they've never worked in the healthcare field, or especially clinicians right now, they're burnt out and all of that. They're wanting to go non-bedside, type thing. So those are my ideal clients. That's on one side. On the other side, also small to medium businesses in health tech that are using, especially I've created solutions that integrate AI to help,
Mhm.
solve healthcare problems and things like that. But those are teams. I haven't yet gotten to that. I was still trying to get a kind of a good product market fit, should I say, on the individual professionals.
Hmm.
So that is the context, meaning why I'm telling you that is that LinkedIn, sorry, is where my ideal clients are. So that
Yep.
is where really
Yeah.
that's the only reason I'm mentioning that. Um, yes.
Awesome.
So I was just
Well,
wondering,
you're just
yeah.
looking to build your healthcare business.
Yes. My healthcare coaching business.
Okay.
Health tech, actually. It's health tech.
Okay.
In
So
fact, my
depending,
my I changed my school name to Health Tech Academy. So,
awesome. So where
yeah.
did you say you're located?
I'm located uh in Connecticut, the state
Ah,
of Connecticut in oh, I know, I think you're in Canada, right? In the
yes.
USA,
Uh-huh.
on the East Coast,
Yeah, I know where
right
Connecticut
between New
is.
York and Boston.
Awesome. We have 8 children in our family. They're scattered all over North America, across the United States and Canada. We have no children living close to us anymore. So my big burn is to
Wow.
build a business online so that I can buy tickets and get on the plane and go visit family. We have
Yay.
17
Right.
grandchildren. So I'm just telling you that little bit so you have a little bit of my background. Um, 15 plus years ago, when I was laid off my last job, my oldest son, who is a tech, he's a lead programmer, heading up teams of programmers. At that time, he was with Microsoft. Now
Hmm.
he's with another really big company. It's actually Amazon. So
Okay.
he taught me about LinkedIn, and he had developed a bot that would go into LinkedIn and invite people in the groups to come and take part in a conversation in that he'd set up in a group to help people build their email lists. but the bots
Yeah.
have been banned on LinkedIn. You cannot use a bot actually anywhere on any social media. Bots have totally been banned. So that didn't last very long. But what it
Right.
did is it taught me some really big secrets to LinkedIn. And the biggest kept secrets on LinkedIn are in the groups. And if you've been on there for a while and you've got your profile set up properly so that you're attracting your perfect customer, so it sounds like you've got
Mm-hmm.
your profile set up to attract people in the healthcare industry. Those are the people you want to connect with, people who are looking for coaching in the healthcare industry. You don't want to connect with anybody who's outside of that because you want to target your perfect
Yeah.
customer, right? So
Yeah.
one of the things I offer as a paid service to people, and I've got a special running on it right now for $50 to do a complete LinkedIn audit of your profile to help you make sure you're targeting everybody the right way. So if you're getting
Mm-hmm.
other people asking you to connect, it's because of something you've got set up in your profile because the algorithms or the search engines on LinkedIn are going to look to match you up with other people that have similar things in your profile. So if you've got a bunch of skills listed in your LinkedIn profile and you've
Mm-hmm.
got, because you can have up to, I think, 100 skills listed now on LinkedIn. And
Mm-hmm.
you also need to list those in your about page down at the very bottom of your about page so that the search engines can find them. LinkedIn is all about the search engines and search engine
Right.
optimization. So we need to make sure that our profile is set up to with the SEO that is compatible with our perfect customer. So it sounds
Okay.
like your perfect customer is somebody who's looking for coaching with healthcare, right? So your whole
Yes.
profile should reflect that. Everything you talk about in your profile should reflect that in some way. And so
So I
what,
have a confession to make on that, Christine. Bear with me. So I'm one of those that still I would like my foot in not necessarily employee, even though maybe that's where I am right now, because um the individual professional it's been slow growing,
right?
really. So where I'm going with that is that I also want either recruiters or someone who has because I've been a consultant, by the way, in the healthcare IT tech field for a long time, a long, long time, to find me. So I recently actually revamped it and changed it. Um, I don't know if you do. I'm not looking, by the way, for free stuff. I'm not one of those people. As a business owner, I'm very, very cognizant of not taking advantage of business owners. But what I was going to say, I don't know, like maybe Michelle, by the way, that's how I knew you because I'm in Michelle's group too. Um,
Yes. Okay.
so Michelle O'Neill, that is. So, like Michelle does, and maybe you look at a profile, not necessarily to audit while we're here, but just maybe to see if that will work. If it doesn't, that's fine. But what I'm getting at is that I changed it recently because before I had it where it was, yes, maybe set up towards coaching, but now I've made it where it's to show my is to show my experience as well as skill sets, but also my what do you call it? My content that I post um talks about more of what I know, sharing and being informative, a bit educational, and a little bit of fun here and there because you got to mix it up. Usually on Fridays, maybe I'll say, "Hey, this is what I've learned," and all of that. Now, um, I don't know if, but this started before this because I just changed this last week,
Mhm.
literally. Um, yeah,
I'm going
because
to give you some
I
homework.
decided to go and start looking for. Hmm?
I'm going to give you some homework. Go ahead, keep talking.
I was going to say because I decided to even recruiters weren't reaching out to me. By the way, then I I also checked at you know on the back end how you say I'm open to opportunities where you can either you have two choices. You can either say just recruiters or people maybe looking for our services or the open to work thing. So I
Right,
didn't choose the
right.
open to work. So
Okay.
I found I'd switched it off. Oh God, I think I switched it off and forgot. Um, but the point is that I had to put that on. So I'm more like I won't say freelancer because it's more like a consultant. I work project. I've been doing project work for a long time. Here and there, very rarely since I was a full-time employee back I think I stopped being a full-time employee in 2006. However, anyway, so the point being that I also need that work, if that makes sense. I also
Yeah, I
need
see.
that work. So yeah. So I haven't made it so much that I'm just the coach. I did that. I tested it out for a whole year last year, actually. Um, and I learned, data and all of that. So I'm putting it back because now I'm going back into the market. Now I'm marketing myself, before they used to reach out to me, the market has changed so much. They're not even finding me, meaning that recruiters I
Oh,
don't even
no.
I'm getting a few, but not really like how I used to be back in the day,
How
before
many
COVID,
groups?
actually.
How many groups are you in?
In LinkedIn,
Yeah.
that's a good thing. I literally, I'll confess this. I stopped being active in the LinkedIn groups. I'm in
There.
several. Let me see, to answer your question though.
Okay.
I'm in several, but I'm no longer active. I used to be active and cross post and all of that. I
Hmm.
haven't done that in some time, maybe over even a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just hang on and listen for a minute,
Mm,
okay?
gosh, see my
So
internet is.
this is your headline here that's below your name. You have 220 characters available to you to use. And what this has to do, it has to speak to
Give me
you.
1 second. Give me 1 second, Christine. Sorry. Okay, there. My internet is not that stable for some reason, so it was just going and going. Uh-huh. Yes.
So what time is it there? What time are you on?
Here it's 6:30,
Okay.
35.
Oh, 3, 4, 3.
I'm on
Okay.
Eastern time.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happens is the kids get home from school and they get on their computers, and that's what cuts into your internet in the evenings. So anyway, I just quickly wanted to mention that.
I
So
guess, yeah, that's true.
your headline
Mm-hmm.
needs to speak to your perfect customer. So you need to decide if you want to have your main profile be focused on the healthcare, which I'm seeing, I think would be the best thing for you to do right now if you're still wanting to keep working in that industry. And then you can go into the groups. So
Mm-hmm.
our headline doesn't talk about the fact that you've got a master's degree or a doctor's degree or you're certified in this or you're a soprano singer or any of that kind of stuff or you're a published author. That headline has to be in sentences and it has to speak to your perfect customer. I used ChatGPT to rewrite mine just about a month ago, and I rewrite it every few months so that it keeps the search engines happy. So that's the headline. And then the next thing you want to make sure that you've addressed is your about page. And your about page needs to speak to your customer again. So instead of talking about all my degrees and all my experience, because there's separate areas where you can put your experience, right? You can list your experience and your education. Sorry, I've been talking so
Mm-hmm.
much today, I'm getting hoarse. Um, so if I'll just read a little bit and you'll get a feel for it. If your paycheck disappears faster than your peace of mind, you're not alone. If you've ever wondered what happens if I lose my job, I understand that feeling more than most. And if you're 50 plus and feel like you've worked your whole life but still aren't ahead, this message is for you. So I talk to my perfect customers' pain. So if you've got a perfect customer in the healthcare industry, that about page needs to speak to their pain because your education and your experience will show up in those separate sections of your profile. Because people are going to look at your profile and they're going to say, okay,
Hmm.
how can this person
Hmm.
help me? If they've got a doctorate and a master's and all this stuff, that's great and good, but how's that going to help me? Right? That's what they're saying when they read your profile. And so one of the things that I suggest to people right away when you get your profile set up is you go and click on this public profile and URL in the top right corner here. You click on that pencil and it's going to open up as now this is how it looks to people that are not you. So anybody who comes into your profile and looks at your profile, that's the view that they have. So you go up here to where it has the linkedin.com dash in dash, then you add on, you want to change that so that it fits your name is on there. I've got my marketing mentress on mine, right? And let's see if I can get it to move. Yeah, it's moving.
Hmm.
And I've taken
Yeah,
off.
that part I have that.
So did you take your numbers off the end? You don't have the numbers on there anymore?
Yeah. Hmm.
Good. That's
Yeah.
great. That's a really great move because
Mm.
then you look professional to people. And then you scroll down here when you're
Right.
making edits on your profile, turn this button off because if you leave it on when you're doing edits on your profile, everybody that's connected to you is going to
Mm.
get another message that says that you've added something. You've got a new job or you got a new position or you got a new this or you got a new that. And what it does is it makes all the people that are connected to you upset with you. So you have to turn this off when you're making a whole bunch of edits on your profile. I always warn people about that. So
I always
Hmm.
forget.
then
Right.
you remember to turn it back on again. Remember to turn it back on again before you leave. And make sure that this is set to all LinkedIn
Hmm.
members. And all of these have to be green down
Yeah.
the right side. Do you have a website? You've got Kajabi, right? With Legacy? You're on.
Me, yeah, it's not set up yet. I
Mm-hmm.
do have my website, but let's see, allow website. I know it's anyway, everything is here. Yes, it's all set to green. So,
Okay, that's great.
mhm.
And you can create a badge that you can put on a website if you want. So you can have your LinkedIn profile show up on your Kajabi site. There is a place
Hmm.
where you have your description and you can add it in
How
there.
does that work? I'm not promote your profile by adding a badge to your blog. A badge of what? What's that?
This is your
Maybe
badge.
that one I'm a
It
little
just says
gray.
IN. It just says the linked IN logo that you see at the
Oh,
top
copy
left.
code. I see that. Okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
so you just copy the code and you paste it wherever on whatever website you want to put it on.
Oh, for the LinkedIn.
Yeah,
Okay.
for your
Got
LinkedIn
it.
profile. I think it's a beautiful thing
Hmm.
that they've added. So I'm going to go back.
Yeah.
Is that just new, Christine? Because I haven't seen that before.
Oh, it's been there for quite a while. Probably about 10 years ago they added it. But a lot of people don't know about these things on LinkedIn. LinkedIn hasn't been very transparent about teaching people.
No, they do it like quietly. All
Yeah,
their updates.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go into the my main LinkedIn now. So I'm going to close this page. Oh, we've got somebody else wanting in here. So the next thing I want to show you is now who's that? Emmanuel. Hey, you showed up today. You must have managed to find a corner of time. So you click these 9 dots here and you can go into your groups. You see these 3 blue men? You go into your
Yeah, yeah.
groups.
I went there already.
So you set up your profile for your healthcare industry, and then you set up some free groups. You can create a group here. I've got 3 groups that I'm managing myself right now. And when you have your own group,
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot like having your own community on school. So I'm in about 26 different groups, 26 or 27 different groups. I don't
Yes.
recommend you be in any more than that because they are really hard to keep on top of. There was a time
Yeah.
they allow you to
Mm-hmm.
be in 100, up to 100 groups, but don't do that. I was in
No,
100
I won't. But
and
I'm in many. I'm in many, I'll tell you. I think, let's see, it doesn't say how many. It used to say how many groups. It's not now,
yeah.
but anyway, I mean, a couple of them. Yeah.
Mhm. And now that we have the Spanish website with Legacy, what I've done is I've joined a bunch of Spanish groups. So there's a couple of them. They're mixed up in here. I've got
Mm-hmm.
6 or 7 Spanish groups that I'm in. And I one of the classes I teach
Mm-hmm.
is teaching people how to use um, Google Translate so that you can communicate with these people in these different
Mm-hmm.
languages, right? I've used Google Translate for
Right.
many
Mm-hmm.
years because I've communicated with people all over the world, right? And helped them, coach them, helping them with LinkedIn. So the thing with the groups,
Right.
this is one of my groups. Marketing Enthusiasts is one of my own groups. It's got 3,600 members.
Oh, wow. It's big. Yeah.
I'm building this group for my son, who's the programmer who helped me with LinkedIn in the beginning.
Mm.
And he's asked me to build this group for him, the Seattle
Yeah.
Business Network, because he lives in the Seattle area. And then this digital consumer marketing started
Okay.
out by being my son's group and it ended up being my group. So when you're searching groups, when you are your owner, you own a group. So I'm just going to go inside this group and click these 3 dots here. I can copy the link to the group. I can update my settings. I can leave the group. That's where you can manage your membership in the group. But if you click on the group itself, it takes you in where you can
Yeah.
post, right? And always, if you're building your own group
Mm-hmm.
and your own profile, you need to have that background picture. And your background picture on when you like you can see mine up here. I don't have a picture of me in the background banner as well as my picture on where the headshot goes because it's
Right.
redundant. You just need your headshot where the headshot goes. So what happens here
Mm-hmm.
when you're in a group and you have your own group? I just posted this today actually. I do one newsletter a week in my groups and I teach you how to do that. So when you come next week, we'll have more time and I can show you how to post your newsletters in your groups. And you just post, you can do a different newsletter for each group if you want, but it takes too much time. I just do a sort of a generic newsletter that covers the main hot points for my customers. And then I share it or post it in all of the groups that I'm in, right? So if you
Right.
own your group,
Mm.
you can pin your post. So right now it says unpin here. That means the newsletter is pinned so that when people come into my group,
Yeah.
they'll see that at the very top, right? And then once I take my name off and go down, you probably won't see it here.
Christine, for this part, I'm very conversant with it.
Okay.
Um, for that
So,
part.
yeah, so if you
Maybe
understand how
what
to
I
do
would
that.
ask for the groups, yeah, for maybe what I would ask for the group, only so that in case other people want to ask questions. Um, how do you grow your group? Actually, I do have one group I see, but like I said, I wasn't active with it. I'm also recovering. uh, I'm recovering from community, which was physical as a business, one of the
Uh,
things, during after the pandemic. So let me tell you, I had to even look within to start a group, my school group, because I was so burnt out and many things happened. So meaning that I think that's one reason. Also, I was active in other groups, but maybe not mine as far as the LinkedIn group. In fact, I
mhm.
show I have 3 members. I was like, oh, okay, 3 members. But how did you grow yours,
Well, the way you grow your
your
group is to
groups?
invite people from your connections to come and join your group.
Okay, got it.
Mm.
So, how many connections do you have, Christine, in your profile?
A little over 20,000.
Oh, wow, that's cool. So that was my next question too. Um, I did see though I downloaded one of your document that you uploaded in the community um convo, conversation part. And one of them you're saying every day make sure you add some new people, you connect rather to some new
That's
people
right.
type
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how you grew in addition to, of course, people finding you for the most part? Because I realize that, I do the engagement, I do the what, but um, there's a time I was growing fast and then it slowed down. Um, and I realized, oh yeah, that's true. That reminded me I wasn't connecting with people. I was waiting for them to request to connect with me, but I wasn't doing that consciously,
So
Intent
if you want to
probably,
create a
yeah.
company page, you go down here, right? You can see that, I'm sure. But
Yeah, I've done that,
yeah,
Christine. Don't
I
go through
understand.
it. Yeah.
And if
Mm,
you want to look for different types of groups, you just scroll down to
hmm.
the bottom here. Oh no, I have to go here.
Yeah, and do a search. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. So we go under groups and then we search.
Yeah.
Yeah, there. Hmm. Yeah.
And then you go down to the bottom and you search. You click this
Yeah.
little live search button, and then you search the kind of groups that you're looking for. So you have to type in, make sure groups is highlighted, and you type in the type of group you're looking for. So for instance, I was looking for Spanish speaking groups.
Hmm.
I just typed Spanish in, hit enter. Look at that. There's 3,300 results that came up. That's how many groups there
Yeah.
are, Spanish speaking groups. So let's type in healthcare.
Um,
Mhm.
Healthcare is also big. I think for maybe my ideal client, if we can type in, I think healthcare IT, because I'm in some of them, maybe healthcare IT, because it's finding out where people are looking, and that has been it's been a bit of a challenge until guess what, Christine? I
What?
found Reddit. That's where the
Reddit.
subreddits I
Yeah.
joined. I was like,
Yeah.
ah.
Reddit is a good
This is where they're
resource.
asking, I want to move into the, I was like, oh, okay, that's the only place I've found my ideal client. The others where that are online that I tried to, I did maybe try to when the big layoffs started and I was posting, hey, all the posts I was doing, especially I was targeting tech people. I literally did this for a whole year last year, Christine, and after I looked at my data beginning of this year, I realized that people who were most interested in the pivot were really people already in healthcare or maybe mm, some other professionals, but not necessarily tech people. Because even I like I booked 3 calls with 3 tech people that were showing open to work and stuff.
Hmm.
I swear to God, like one didn't show up the next day. The other one didn't even respond. after he said he was interested to learn more. So I was like, okay, I think I'll continue with the people already in healthcare or some aspect of healthcare, but they want to move into an healthcare, tech space because there's labs, there's all these things. So that's what I found in Reddit. That's really where I got all this info. But okay, yes, thank you. Yes,
So there's
I'll
over
look into this. I
20,000
mean, several
results here.
many.
There's
Yeah,
over 20,000
exactly.
results
Yeah.
here. And this is healthcare IT.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can do
Yep,
different
yep,
searches in this and find tons of groups that you can join, right?
correct.
So the biggest kept secret to LinkedIn
Yeah.
is in the groups. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to go into some groups that I'm already in. And this is how you invite people from the groups to come and join your group.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm just waiting for my computer here. So I'll just go into this one here. I go into home-based
Yeah, no
business and
problem.
network marketing opportunities, right? So you want to click here where it says show all
Mm.
in the top right corner. And then in the search bar, you start with AA, hit enter, and LinkedIn will do a search for people that have have an A at the beginning of their first name or their second name. And you work through it all, and you want to invite anybody
Mm-hmm.
that is a second level from you or further, second, third, fourth, fifth, that kind of thing. You want to
Okay.
send a direct message
Mm.
because you can direct message as many people as you want. I tried an experiment one time. I got up to 110 messages that I sent out to people in the groups to invite them to connect with me because you invite them to connect with you first, and then you invite them to come and take part in a discussion in your groups. So it's a little bit of a two-step method.
Oh, okay. Mm.
So this first one is already he's a first level connection. The second one I know I've already invited him, so I'm going to go down the page a ways and hopefully find somebody I haven't sent an invitation to. So here's it says third here. So there's a little trick that you do. You hover over their
Mm-hmm.
name and right
Yeah.
click. And at the very top of that drop-down menu, it says open link in new tab. You click on that,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then
Mm-hmm.
it opens up at the top. That way you can search their profile without them knowing that you're searching their profile. So you're searching their
Ah,
profile incognito because not everybody
yeah.
is going to be your perfect customer, right? So now I'm going to
Correct.
open it up, and you can tell she hasn't got very much experience with LinkedIn because she hasn't finished her banner.
Right.
And she's data engineering lead at Accenture. Nadia is her in Nadia, India. And you can read through their profile and read a little bit of the about page and decide whether you think they'd be a good fit for you. You should be able to do this in a matter of seconds. Doesn't take, you get really fast
And
at
then
it.
you're saying to invite them, to
Yeah, and
send them a DM to
you
invite them, right?
just send a direct message because in the groups you can send direct messages without being connected. Now I've already sent her a message.
Oh, that I didn't know.
This is a message that I sent to her. So I've done
Right.
up to 110 of these invites, and
Mm.
I find something in their profile that I can talk to them about. And this one says, I noticed that you are open to work. If you would like to see the blueprint I used to build a digital business online totally organically to boost my pension, just respond with ready, Christine. So I just very short to the point blurbs. And you
Right.
do not click this little blue man. You leave that up to them because we're only allowed to actually can reach out and connect to 5 to 10
10
people
people?
a day, a
Yeah,
day,
exactly. Yeah.
depending on how active you are on there. If you're not very active on your LinkedIn, they'll cut you back to about five in a
Mm.
day.
Wow.
So you
Yeah.
have to keep active and be on your LinkedIn regularly so that you don't run
Yeah.
into a snag like that.
Yeah.
But when you do the invites to connect this way through the groups, you can reach way more people.
Mm, absolutely. So if someone is not invited to us, like, it's just sending them a DM before we invite them. If we want to, if we want to actually invite to connect with them in our network,
Mm-hmm.
is it advisable then to do it outside of the group? Like you can go find, copy, paste their name and invite them so that
Well, if they're already connected to you,
we
you
aren't.
can do that. But if you're not connected to them, you have to be on a paid platform in order to be able to do that.
Oh, okay.
I was on a paid platform for a while to
Okay,
try it out,
cool.
and that's how I discovered that you
Mm.
can do that. So if you're working on the free platform, the best place to start inviting people is in the
I'm
group.
paid now. Got it.
You're on
Okay.
a paid.
Yeah.
So which one have you got on the paid?
I did pay because there are people I needed to reach out to because it refused. It used to allow us to do, they
Mhm.
restricted everything. It used to allow us at least to send, but you're restricted to a few. But now
Yeah.
it doesn't even allow you to, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
they just want to, yeah, they want us to pay. So I had to, yes, I did. I done pay, then I, discontinued. Then I think last month, yeah, I did paid because I needed to reach out again because of like I told you, looking for some project work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's why just recently. But
Okay, well,
okay.
here's one more place
But
where
this
you
is
can
good to
go.
know.
So if you go
I'm
into
sorry?
your network, your network here,
Yes. Yep.
and I'm going to get out of this right now. If you go into your network, you see all these people down here that LinkedIn suggests that you might
Yes.
connect with.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
usually click on more than 5 to 10 of these, but
Mm.
they show you a little bit of their headline. So you can tell quite quickly
Yeah. I
whether
know
they
that.
might be a good
Mm.
fit for you, right? Then you have to just click
Yeah.
and directly invite. So that's where you use up a lot of your invitations. And there's one last way that you can invite people to connect with you. So I'm going to move the pictures back over to the other side again here. We're going to we're going to do a people search. So we want to click on people here. And we'll start with second level connections. I didn't spell that very good, did I? And locations, you go to locations. I usually go United States. Um, and then I'll go to Canada and hit enter, show results. But I usually add in Australia and the UK. I connect up with people who have similar money. Um, how should I say? They're easy to work with the currency exchange.
Right.
And I usually ignore the seniority part. And if I'm doing network marketing, I will choose a company like, let's say, Avon, because those people, and if you're looking for people that are for legacy and you've got a group that you've set up for legacy,
Mm.
network marketing opportunities are really great to use because many of the people in those groups are not happy with their company.
Right.
And so they're looking to make a leap. And so that's where
Mm.
I get some of my people is
Got it.
that.
Okay. Do they convert oh, you said for legacy. Okay, got it. Because I was going to say for LinkedIn, do they convert? Yeah, legacy, that makes sense for sure.
Yeah.
No.
So
Okay.
there's 3 ways that you can use to be able to search for the right people.
So groups, so groups, um, and then also, of course, here directly, the people. What's the third one?
This is the third one, the people search. So there's the one that you
Okay.
can go when you go
What
into,
did I miss?
this is the third one I'm
We
showing
have
you right
group.
now. This is not the groups right now. This is a
No,
people search.
Christine, I'm trying to list the three ways you talked about. That's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to do. So there's this one, people. I
Mm.
mean, this is the most direct. Then there's groups. I'm trying to remember what was the third one, or was
This
it a
is
way to look in the
okay. The
groups?
third one, the third one is where you go into your
Oh, the network.
network and you just click on
Got it.
the ones that look like they might be a good match for
Yeah.
you,
Okay. Yeah,
right?
the good match. Yeah. And also the suggestions from there. Yeah.
So there's those three ways, and I will save this in my turbocharger file in the community so that you can go and
Mm.
re-listen to it again if you like. Every week
Okay.
I put the recording from what we discussed into the front page and pin it to the top of my front page and Thrive About
Right.
Living for Seniors.
Okay. Sounds
So
good.
I hope I was able
Yeah,
to
I think
answer
that's where I
some of
saw
the
the other
questions.
one.
But
What's that?
I'm gonna have to go. I'm a little bit over time here.
Okay.
Does that help
Well,
answer
thank you so
questions?
much. I hope I didn't take up all the time for the others.
You probably
Donna,
you
Emmanuel, and
ask
Kim.
questions that everybody can use
No,
answers
it's
to.
all good. It's good. It's good
Yeah,
to see
that's true.
you learning new stuff and refreshing our minds as well. So,
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right. Well, thank you so much, Christine. I appreciate it.
you're very welcome. I look forward to seeing you again next week.
Yeah, yeah.
Bring your
Me
question.
too. Yeah, I will. Thank you.
Awesome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mm,
thanks, Chris.
bye.
Good to see
Oh,
you.
Christine, wait.
Oh yeah, what?
That $50 audit, where is it?
Oh,
Is it in
if
the
you want to have
classroom
an audit
thing?
done, I'll take you into my community.
I'm there.
Are you
Oh,
you're
I'm
in,
already in it, Christine.
I know, but
Yeah,
you go into
that's
the
how I knew
class,
about this.
you go into
Okay,
the classroom
okay. Oh, and book?
and you go down
Oh,
to the where the audit, here it is, LinkedIn social media audit.
okay, got it.
So you
Okay,
just go in there and click.
thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
And then that's where we can find the calendar and all that.
Yeah, okay, you just click on the calendar at the top and
Okay,
it takes you into the calendar. So
got it.
on
Thank
my
you, Christine.
you're very welcome. Thank you for showing up.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you. Were you saying something?
No, I have to shut down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no
Okay.
problem.
We'll see you
Thanks
next week.
again. Thanks, everyone.
Bye,
Have a good
everybody.
one. Bye-bye.
Get my thing here. Bye, Manuel. I gotta stop my share.